I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back. Smack you with my mighty tackle. Bones will pop, snap, and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment has to begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood 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 to roll.
Woo, Rebel playoffs. Hype, hype, hype. It's always fun to play the little Rebel playoff music. I always think Haring Zord, who is the league boss, does a great job with that sort of stuff, just as he does with the ZFL stuff. So yeah, thank you Zord for putting that together, that little intro video that we get for our Rebel playoff games. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out for this Rebel playoff game. We're down to the last 16. Spoilers on this page if you haven't been following the last 16, because some people have already played their games and you can see they've got 2 wins. But we have not played our game. So let's take a look at my team. My team is looking pretty chonky. We've got pretty much the same core that we've had for a while. We've got the 3 players who've survived all the way from season 1. El G'day, Lady G'day, the War Dancers, and Catcher, the One-Turner. It's a pretty good core to start off with our team. We've got 3 really useful players. We've got Tree, Tree 3, because they were hired in season 3. The numbers are just what season I hired them in. We're in our 3rd season on this team. But Tree the 3, who is 2 SVP away from getting movement. The track record of this team is that as soon as I get a Tree to within 2 SVP of getting the stat up and trying to get a movement 3 Tree, they always die. So probably Tree is about to kick the bucket. But you never know, maybe this will be the one that breaks the mold. We've got 2 catchers with just block. We've got our leader thrower. We still have our amazing random Mighty Blow bonus puncher, but they are MNG for this game. We can thank Core Knight for that. Core Knight who's in chat. Hey, Core Knight. Got an MNG on GFI and GT last game. Dodge Geeling is our wrestle dodge player. We've got our Sneaky Git, and we've got 3 linemen. 12 players for this game. We could go for more, but I'm not going to because of the TV of our opponent. I don't want to give them morgue, as you will see in a second. We have a big TV advantage over our opponent, so I should probably get rid of the 40,000 and not risk this going badly, but I'm just going to roll it. It went well, so we've got loads of cash in the bank. So if we do go out now, that gives us a good chance to redraft and keep our important players. If we want to, I don't know if I want to or not. I've been playing this team for a while, so it might be time to just change anyway to mix it up. But we'll see how we go on that. It's season 3 again for this Woodelf team. We went out. I think this is the round we went out in the first season, round 16. Then we won the whole thing last season, and back in the last 16 here. This is our opponent's team. They are playing Dark Elves. They have got... I think this is only a 1 seasonal team. It's got a lot less development than us, but they've still got some useful Dark Elves. They've got a Blodger, a sidestep Blodger, a tackle Blodger. They've got a nice Juggernaut Witch Elf, and they've got a very nice lineman that's basically a blitzer. Like, that's all the stuff you want on a blitzer, isn't it? Block, dodge, sidestep. So they've got a bonus blitzer. 2 Sneaky Gits, although one of them is out. Could be relevant. I expect we're going to see some bribes. And I don't think they've taken anything here on Sausage Kago. There's definitely a team theme going on here. Dancing Bacon, and they're all just meat. Musicals? They're all just musicals that have been changed to meat. Is there a musical about Bilbo? Oh. But yes, I think this is the first season team with a very good record, 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. So clearly a very good coach. They're going to have a wizard. We're only going to have 12 players. There's a chance, even though we've got on paper better players, armor 8 plus, we can get banged out. So there's definitely ways we can lose this if things don't go well for us. Mr. Page, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a fun stream today. We're just getting ready for this Rebel playoff game. I'm going to ping my opponent and see if they want to start now. I can. Ready whenever I can't type. So yes, welcome in raiders. Mr. Page, thank you again for that massive raid. Hope you had a fun stream today. I hope you're looking forward to the new season. I'm assuming we'll get a subathon from Mr. Page to start a new season. Hope you go well with that. And thank you, Bryden, for the resub. 7 months with the weirdos. Welcome, welcome. All right, opponent says, let's do it. Let's do it. So yes, we're giving up, I think, because they were on 10 players at 1.3 million, so I think they've got to take a journeyman, puts them on 137. So I think we're giving up like 320,000 in inducements, with it being elves. The star players are not so amazing. There's a few they could think of. They could take Jordell. They could take Roxana. They could take, if I was taking an elf star player, it's almost always Eldril. So Eldril's always good. But I think more likely they'll take the wizard, and then I guess maybe like Bribe and Keg, if I was guessing. But there are other options on the table, so we'll see. Runbad, how are you? I hear you were on the front page yesterday. I saw I got a shout out to 2,000 viewers. It's amazing. Congratulations. Hope that was super fun. And yeah, hope it did amazing things for your stream as well. Congratulations. Shout out Mr. Page and shout out Runbad. Both absolute legends of the Blood Bowl streaming community. So yes, teams again one more time. This is what we've got. 12 players. We've got the tree. We've got our superstar core, a couple of catchers, leader thrower, wrestle dodge, and sneaky gift. Much more simple first season Dark Elf team. So they are definitely behind us in team development. They've got some blodge though. They've got a lot of blodge, to be fair. Like they've still got 5 blodge on that team, 2 blodge step. They've got some tackle. They've got the Juggernaut wrestle, Juggernaut witch. They've got their sneaky git. I think with elves, even though yes, we're definitely an advantage, this is not a foregone conclusion at all. And again, clearly very good coach. First season team. They've got 8 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. So I don't think I've ever played Giants before, but I'm pretty confident they know their onions. Hey Croxar. Hey Magia. What are they taking? Oh, maybe not the wizard. Eldril. Okay. Kind of love that choice. Eldril's really good. Eldril's really, really good. Oh, maybe not Eldril. Eldril was on the page, then came off again. Basically, like, I could have gone to 13 players, but I didn't want to give them Morg. I thought Morg could swing the game too much. So hopefully whatever choice they make, they've got difficult choices to make. Oh, they're 5 short of getting Eldril and a bribe. Maybe that's what we're looking at. I hadn't realized. I actually didn't even do that on purpose. That was just pure luck. Eldril and a bribe would be, they'd need 5,000 more. I would love to say that was my crafty inducement planning. It really wasn't. Travels are amazing, Magiot. Absolutely amazing. Love Japan, love New Zealand. Would like to be adopted by a New Zealander, please. I'd also love to go back to Japan, though. I don't know. I like them both. Okay, they went with the wizard. I think this is what I would have done in their shoes. The risk for them here is that they have stayed on 11 players. So, like, even though I'm only on 12, I have got a couple of Mighty Blow. Like, there is a risk here that they start losing players. But I think I would have done the same as them, just because wizard with elves can win you the game, right? Like, it doesn't matter that their elves are less developed than mine. They've got a wizard in their elves. Like, a good wizard turn can absolutely win this game. So we shall see. And yes, sneaky get with the bribe, obviously, like a bit of a statement of intent. That can definitely do a lot of damage again against my team only having 12 players. I do feel like removals could be really significant in this game, for us or against us. So a bit scary on that front. So, offense first. I guess that means everyone's on. Tree in the middle. Haven't given us a free surf. That's a bit rude. We don't want to carry on the catches because of strength 2 and wizard. It's definitely an argument for carrying on alignment, actually. Need to stay attentive to their frenzy. Maybe a slight gap there, but I didn't want to risk the blitz surf. High kick is nice. Do I consider putting this on alignment for the wizard consideration? Or do we just put it on the thrower? No, I think we put it on the thrower. Okay. All right, let's get some insta-cas, please. That's not an insta-cas. Diced. What do you want to do with this? Do you want to have to dodge after? Not sure. Let's just screen that for now. Oh boy. Well, that's a bad start. Is it bad enough to want a reroll on it? 4+ laner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's pretty bad. It's just that one though. Pretty bad. Oh boy. Not the start we wanted. I know, I saw that 10 as well. If I want to be that person who reads the dice log, if I'd re-rolled it, would have got the loner, would have got the POW. You shouldn't do that though. Not a good way to think about the game. What does the Frenzy Dancer have? The Frenzy Dancer has both Wall Dancer 7 movement up. Frenzy Dancer also has Juggernaut and Sidestep. Not a good start, chat. Not a good start. Okay, no power there. We'll take more hits on it, but still. Well, see, now they don't get to bring this player through, though. So that's pretty good. Maybe they won't get the pressure on the ball. That would definitely be good. And that's a wrestle down. They'll foul us, but... yeah, none of the players now can get on the tackle zone on the ball, which I'm grateful for. Okay. I guess this is the foul with 2 assists. Or 3 assists, if you make it 3 assists. I'd love to see it send off for a stun here, please. Get that bribe gone. It's a KO and not caught. So, pretty horrible start for us here. Down a player right away. Not where we want to be. Playing into the wizard. Okay, roots, but does get up. Could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. Go some value here on the blodger. Maybe. Oh, that's a very good hit. All right. We like that. That's a strength plus. That's definitely hitting the Apo, I think. Doesn't work. Amazing. All right. So they are now capped on 10. And that is a blitzer out. All right. That feels a bit better. After the not positive start, that definitely feels a bit more encouraging. Let's... where are we going to want to put this ball? Things I should have thought about before doing any of that. Where am I going to want to put this ball? Because that ball was not safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think like there is where I'm thinking putting this ball. And I think I'm going to want to put something in front of here first. Okay. I need you to be in a square that is like not fireballable with you there. So that sounds about right. All right. And then you're covering this side. Then I guess like that's good. We get the 2S here. Fine. Do we keep you on the tree or do we push you off? I think we keep you on there, right? Like you don't want to take that bot with the lane now. All right. Good job. Algaday. We needed that hit. Needed that removal to get ourselves into the game. They're being down there. Apothecary already is really nice. 10 players and Apo gone. That was the risk with their not taking extra players with the inducement cash. So definitely pleased that went good for us. Just push, but they can get more hits. One of the inducements I quite like on Wood Elves, when you've got that bit of, or that awkward amount of cash, is taking like a mercenary catcher, because they start with dodge anyway, right? So they're actually pretty useful for like 120, is it? Whatever they cost. I find they can be quite a good value inducement, so yeah. Oh, you're tempting me with that there. Tempting.
Players arrived to assist their teammate. The other stood there like statues with such easy. He's done myself.
So we can pretty easily go 2 dice into 1 dice on this for a serve, or we can go 1 dice into 1 dice and try and get rid of the tackle piece, which is really tempting on a juggernaut. Feels a bit greedy, but I mean, yeah, it's like, it's like a 4+ for the first hit to get the push. 4+ for the second one. The value is pretty huge. Move you back out of range first. Gets the push. Gets the push. And now there's no tackle on the pitch. Great. Doesn't get hurt, sadly, but... Well, they are probably going to come after that and try to knock it down and foul it. Which not a lot I can do about that. I guess we just bring it backwards, then at least they go for that foul. They're taking the whole team backwards to do it. Okay. We drop this into a second line as well. Okay. Yeah, they're probably going to come after this. I probably would. But it's got side steps. They can't surf it. Would have been so nice that I got injured with the Apo gun, but yeah. Getting off the pitch for this drive is already pretty big. Doesn't come after the war dancer. Goes after the easier hit. And I'm going to try and put some pressure on this now. Nice about having two blitzes off is some of their speed as well, right? Like there's 2 movement 7 players off the pitch. But this is going to be a trickier turn coming up for sure. With the wizard, it's going to be a scary turn for risk of just like sack and score. Got to be careful this turn. Pretty brave leaving that next to my to tackle. Oh, that's a 1 in 9. That is reroll straight in. Does get the pow. Doesn't get the arm break. Good. In for the foul on the catcher? No, on the lineman. Okay, just a stun. I think my play here is give it to this catcher and run off. Like just get it far away. Because then the wizard isn't so scary. And I can stay here and do this hit, which I really want to do. Taking this blitz. Nice. Oh, that's a touch. Then we're definitely not doing that first. There's no on the ball here, is there? Okay, so just put this out of range. Feels like the play now. Then we bring you around here. Bring you around here. Get that tackle mighty on the witch. Definitely going to reroll that. Just push, sadly. So a little bit of a sad not getting the knockdown there, but other than that, pretty good turn, I think. I think I liked the decision by them to put pressure on us. I think they just needed to keep a little bit of attention on that space up there in the top corner because they just... It's not nice to carry the ball on a catcher with Wood Elves against a Wizard, right? Because you can just frog that on a 2+. But they left enough space that I could do that without worrying about them getting the ball off me, so... Okay, goes after the one-turner, doesn't get it. And where do we sidestep? I guess here, because otherwise you're hitting me or you're hitting me. So yeah, I guess here, even though it leaves me a bit stuck between two players. Gonna get some hits on Algaday here. And then possibly a foul. They are not pushing pressure on the ball at all. They're all about trying to get some murder going.
To join the Skinks Fitness Club, all you need to do is sign a 500-year contract. More bit of
They're not down there, but they can have another go for this one. Oh, they're putting the reroll in and not getting it. Down to one reroll now. They still have this one to hit with. I don't know why you would put the reroll in there. I know, Ross. That's our neighbours. They live upstairs. You hear them every day. I suppose you haven't heard them much recently because you went away. Okay, so they've still got 2 dice here. They do get us this time. A bit further for them to come for the foul. And just 1 assist on the foul. They're still going to do it. Obviously, they're going to get the stun. And caught, please. Oh, they are caught. Good. Okay, so that's the bribe gone. Well, they could argue the call. They have argued the call, but they didn't make it. So now the bribe's going to go. Bribe does work, but it is used, so that's pretty good. I mean, this is pretty much just giving me the turn 8 score, right? Like, they are not trying to pressure this at all. Actually pretty tempted to bring this up and hand off to it because I would like that to be sneaky get dirty player. So you need to run away. You need to run away. I'd ideally like to hit that. It's a little bit tricky with the frenzy. Maybe we just don't use the what answer this time. Bonk. I should have handed this off first. I was thinking about this being safer because it's 1 in 9 with the reroll is 1 in 81, whereas the handoff is 1 in 36 failed. But actually, like, just moving that further was the most important thing in terms of how bad the turnover could be. Don't believe it, Ross. Those are ruffians coming to steal their toys. Could be. I mean, it could be, right? It could actually be that my upstairs neighbours want to steal his toys. Yeah, they fully aren't trying to stop this score. They're trying to get some removals and then give themselves options for the second half, I guess. Fair enough. That could definitely work as a strategy, right? You keep the wizard, give yourself the way of winning that way. I'm also not sad to be able to get this first score in the bag. Love this to get sent off right now. Looks like another stun. Not sent off. No wizard. We move you here, so not pressuring, and we can bring you back. We're going to push you onto the tree because we can. Big fat pals. And then you into here. Stun. More pals. Oh, another Kaz. Nice. Capped on 9. Every removal counting feels really good. That was it. That apothecary being used for them. Straight in with the foul on Algaday. Once again, not getting them. We're going to be getting pretty frustrated with that. They had, what, 4 fouls on them now? On one of our most important players. And they haven't managed to get it. It is unlucky. Last reroll goes in, trying to get anything going. Not happening for them. Yeah, it's hugely all in on the foul that is working for them, 100%. That is completely what they're in on. Right, I need to give myself you out the way and in scoring range. So if they do wizard here at the end of the drive, we're going to have multiple options. So that I think they won't, but just give ourselves a bit of security. And can we come around to hit the sneaky kick? Because that seems like the main player they're using right now. We definitely can. Let's move our leader back as well. There's a rush, but we've got 3 rerolls for 2 turns. I'm okay with it. Rush is required. Pretty tempted to reroll this because I'm not sure what else I'm saving rerolls for. But there's always a risk of a timeout on their drive. Like there's always a risk that they could roll a timeout and have a 2-turn. And I want to have the rerolls for defense, so better to be safe on that, I think. And so one more foul on Algaday here. One more foul on Algaday. Fingers crossed. For one more stun. Oh, they've got a Kaz, not on Algaday. Just alignment. Palpament is out. So that's me capped on 11 and possibly on 10 if the KO doesn't come back. Because we did only come in with 12 for this game. And the foul does not even break armor. Amazing, okay. I'll take that trade. Losing Palpament but keeping Algaday. I will take that one. All right, can we do a 2 dice with block here? Because I want to take risks we can with the catches. Catches with block, pretty handy. Oh, hang on. Oh, I moved too quickly there. We definitely could have done a Mighty Blow hit from down here. If we just based the edge of the cage. I just wasn't thinking. And I haven't done it now, so oh well. My fault. Moving too quick. Wouldn't have made a difference. Okay, get the touchdown on English Breaks Fast. Pretty happy to get the touchdown on you. So good. All right, good first drive. KO does not come back, so we are on 10. They are on 9 for now. 1 turn chance. They definitely can 1 turn. Like it's not easy because they've only got 9, but they've got 2 sidestep. They've got the frenzy, so I think we need to be at least a little bit cautious. For sure it's not like an easy 1 turn, but it's not a non-existent 1 turn. Vanity passport. Yeah, no, not that turn. Not that turn for sure. So they've still got the wizard. That's the thing, right? Like, so right now we're still only playing one player up, 10 against 9, against elves, and they have a wisdom, we don't. So yes, like if we can get 1-0 at half time, which is not guaranteed because they can still have a timeout. But if we can get 1-0 at half time, it's obviously a good position. But far from in the bag as long as they're holding that wizard, I would say. And they have a chance to get some removals here as well. I was really wrestling with the decision about getting the 13th player, but yeah, just if you get the 13th player, they take Morg, and the high roll potential of just Morg, I think, was too big for the sake of an extra player. So yeah, I think it was the right decision to stay on 12. They have not put someone back in case of a timeout. They've got a quick snap, which maybe they could have set up for a quick snap one turn with the side steppers, but they haven't, and I don't think needs to be able to do anything because they're on this side of the tree. So, oh, double skulls if you use other rerolls. Okay, no hits, that's good. That is good. So we're going to be at least on 10 to start the second half. We are staying on 10. KO does not come back. All right. Okay. Interested to see how they play this. Like, do they go for a quick score and try and win with a wizard turnover, or do they play for overtime? We shall see. I'm going to do like a slight offset, but not like a real offset. Two players I want to protect here. That's the problem. I really love that back. So that one foul they actually got a removal on is pretty useful for them. It stayed out. So it's not been without value, that. They have got their tackle back as well, haven't they? Done a bit of a weird setup here. It's slightly just in case they just went for like a really high rolly fireball if I was too bunched up. Like they might have gone, it's going badly, let's just do a fireball and see if we can get some casualties, which generally isn't a good odds play, but it can work, and if it did, it would be one way things could go really badly for us. Yeah, Rebel can be very strict on that stuff, so. But I think Core Knight was the right side of the line. But Rebel are pretty strict about backseating and stuff like that. So, 9 plays 10. They have got their tackle back, as I just said. It's one thing we've got to keep in our mind. I slightly got used to the tackle not being on the pitch, but it is there again. That was a very nice removal for us in that drive, the tackle being off the hot drive. That really did do us a solid. Straight in with the tackle. It's a removal. Just a KO, so 9 plays 9. Leaving that next to the tree is spicy. Are they going to punch the tree? They're going to fight the tree here, aren't they? 3, 4, 5. I think they are, with a loner. Which will work out for them. I think we don't stand firm here, weirdly, because they're going to foul it if we stay where we are. With the sneaky. Did not expect the Dark Elves to fight the tree. Have to admit they caught me out on that one. Come on, ref. No. Really playing for these removals. That is a big, big part of their game plan, hey. Whatever they can do to get these removals. Tree up, please. Tree says no. That probably changes my blitz target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could hit that. Probably should hit that, to be honest. Tackle is tackle. They've only got one. Okay. Did not get the instant murder I was hoping for. Hey, Michaels. Yeah, who let this guy in? Surely too early day for Michaels to be online. It is daylight savings for the Americans. Ball comes forward. Where is it? So we're just going to blitz sneaky it maybe. Okay, it's an easy option. Yeah, blitz that and then you can foul it too. Or you just keep fouling this one because it's an easier square to foul. Yeah, it's easier to foul. Fair enough. Fair enough. Come on, ref. Well, ref won't catch it because I haven't broken armor. Okay. Tree's not having it. I think we've got to go after this witch elf, right? It's not protected and it's got the lower armor. Got the armor break. Got the KO. Nice. Okay, and they can't appo that because that is appo gone. Lovely. Very lovely. No more frenzy for them. I really don't want this going down, but it is overtime format. Okay. Good thing we didn't put the reroll in, because that was 3 ones in a row. Hey, Veritas, thank you. And hey, Vonru, you'll never get that hour back. Such a shame, maybe in the fall. Oh, we're thinking about the wizard this turn. It's interesting. No, not doing it. So 8 plays 9 for this drive now. They obviously have got a keg, so that's probably coming back the witch. But oh, double skulls. Does get the POW. Means we're getting stomped on the Earl again. Yeah, really did want that in front of it. But still think it was the right decision not to put the reroll in. Like, we have lots of win conditions here, right? Like, we have the win condition of turn them over and score. But we also have the win condition of the one-turner. We have the win condition of overtime. There's lots of ways. So, like, you don't want to burn future win conditions because of using the rerolls too early. Having said that, like, losing this is a pretty big loss. So, yeah, difficult. Just a sun again. But not caught again. Do we have any fun chain push plays? Don't think so quite. If we had more players standing, we might. Is this an all-in pressure turn? Could be a. No, I think it isn't. Because I didn't get the knockdown.
There's only one word to say.
At which point, I've made my life worse for myself. Tree not being in this drive is not helping. Oh, we just frogged the other war dancer. Okay, so Wizard is gone, but we are at risk of playing on no war dancers here. See, I thought if they're going to frog anyone, they might frog the one-turner, which is not the way they've gone. Like, they have some sidestep, but they don't have enough sidestep to stop the one turn. Interesting. Yeah, you could kill two war dancers this turn, because if you cast that, it stays cast, and then you've got the foul. So, yeah. Okay. We shall see. We shall see. Never seen the frog before? There they are. Gets the power on them. Gets the KO on them. So yeah, looking like very unlikely for us to make the stop on this drive now. But they have gone all in for that, and we do have the one turn. KOs would be pretty huge for the one turn and potentially overtime. Yeah, Tree staying down for this whole drive has definitely not done us any favours. And that failed dodge that let them hit this has not done us any favours. Full commit on the foul, as you would expect. And no armor break again. That fouler has done some amazingly bad fouls. So we have now got just a one dice hit on the ball there, don't we? That just is there. What do we need to cancel? We need to cancel these two. Is it worth a reroll? I think it is. Okay, well, at least we're not worried about have we used the leader anymore. you're finally up. He's staying there because otherwise I'm blocking that one's dodge path out. And I want you on here, you on here, and you here. Don't know if I should have rerolled that. A hit on the ball carrier. Obviously, like, it didn't turn over, but it did use a reroll up. We still have 3. I just think if we'd got the power there, like, the thing is there was a risk of a skull. That's why I maybe shouldn't have done it. But like, the power would have been really huge, obviously. Yeah, they have just hit us with tackle, so we're going down again.
Skinks Fitness Club. All you need to do is sign a 500-year contract.
Armor break. Okay, just a stun. Not making that ball safe first. They are removing our players. Oh, rough. I really want to outplay that, but I don't think I can. Not with potential fouls coming in on our ward answer again. These KO is going to be massive. We had a good first half on removals, but we've had a pretty rotten one second half, and they've done very well. This is crazy. You're going to give me a one dice on the board again next turn for the sake of fouling the ward answer with an extra assist. That seems mad. Like, this hasn't got bludge, so I can hit it with anyone and have a chance of knocking it over. Ah. Well, it's all worked, and that might win the game. And it's definitely potentially cost us our playoffs, because that's not now back next game. Jeez, that is such a rowdy play with the ball there, but it's all worked for them, so just make the crazy play and get away with it, I guess, as always in Blood Bowl. Why make good decisions? As a crazy decision leaving that ball there and doing that. But it worked out. So, what do I know? I think we're pretty much like one turn or bust here. Like, it's that bad now. Like, we've lost so many players, which is crazy. Doesn't feel like that's been much to do with the decisions. It's just been what's happened in the second half when they've just pitch cleared us. Like they've determinedly not looked after their ball, and it hasn't mattered one bit. Frustrating. Oh well, it's Bud Bowl. Sometimes Bud Bowl will be like that. Makes the one turn harder.
Reminds me of the famous Nurgling and the Great Unclean. But this time, no miracles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elves if we don't make these KOs. We're 0 for 2 on KOs so far. So I'm not optimistic about our KOs either. That was an avoidable dodge. Weird choice. Yeah, everything about that's weird. Like you left us on you. Did a dodge you didn't have to do. I think I definitely would have sent this tackle piece somewhere where I could make sure I could hit my one turner next turn, which they haven't done, which I should be grateful for. Just do the dodges first and then see if we can blitz with the tree. Go for value at this point. So they can't get rid of more than one here, which means we can have a minimum of 4. It's not a good number, to be honest. Minimum of 5. Okay, we got some KOs back. That's good. Including the throw. That's very good. Okay. They did get theirs back, but we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. All right. Well, let's just see what happens. Hey. Do we get the war dance back? Yes. All right. So we've got Lady down the pitch. Hmm. 8v9, I think so, yeah. We started on 12, we're down 4, yeah, so 8 plays 9. I feel like they're overthinking this. Just do it over here. I need to get one push that way. Then we'd have no dodges or anything. It's a bit better position. It means we can do the quick snap if we get it. If we go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could definitely come around and get it. It's probably the safer option. But then we might have to do a 3+. Like, this is the advantage of no dodges, no 3+s, but this, like, if we perfect defense that, we could lose it, whereas this one, if we perfect defense it, we've still got it. I catch her halfway, I've learned that lesson. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit from here. There's a 2 dice. Pushes you there and you're in range. Oh, we've currently got 2 players there. Okay, so we just need to move you in there after. Changing weather. Oh, that's great. Touchback puts us straight onto you. So now this really is just a bunch of 2s, isn't it? Let me mess that up there. Oops. You. Oh, I've given myself an extra 2+ here, haven't I? Okay. Good enough. Oh my god. I forgot about Frenzy. Somehow. Yeah, okay, fine. After all that, made some silly mistakes. Really did not do that one turn very well, but having a ridiculous one turner makes things a lot easier. I did not do that well. I gave myself an extra rush to do, and then I gave myself forgetting about Frenzy, and it all worked out. Do get my sneaky get dirty player for the next round. Oh man, it's a big loss losing that war dance for the next round though. And I'm playing someone good next round. I'm playing, I mean, everyone's good here. Jahan's was good as too. But yeah, I'm playing Mongoose next round. I really wanted to have my full team. But don't have it. did get the win. That's the most important thing, right? Like we're through to the quarterfinals. Yes. Validate the match report. Have a look at where we are for next game. So we are, man, that sucks. Down a war dancer. Down a random lineman. That's no problem. We can replace that. Catcher, I think, is still far away from me. I'll take any levels. But yes, we can have our sneaky at dirty player. That is booked in. Wait, hang on. Let me just quickly say GG to my opponent. Yes, so next game is, I already know, it's Mongoose's Loose, who I have been looking forward to playing because I really like Goose. Goose is lovely. Used to stream a lot, used to be a big streamer from the North American time zone. One of the really lovely people in Rebel. Man, I want to have my tackle against this. I guess that means we might be taking Griff off the table for them. Because they're down there Ogre, which makes their team super cheap. I don't know if I'm at the moment, I'm only on 11 players though. So at the moment, I'm going to be on 190. Yeah, I can add one more without giving them Griff. So probably that's what we'll be doing, is playing off 12 and not giving them Griff. Because giving them Griff without our one player who's good at hunting Griff seems like madness. But yeah, I think this is going to be really, really tough. Really, really tough. He's got a great one turn of his own. He's got the mighty bow stacked up. It's a team I really would have liked to play against with my my full strength team, and I don't have it. But you know what? Let's worry about that next time around. Because let's enjoy the moment. We got the win. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying this Wood Elf run somehow, I mean, look, I'm feeling sorry for myself about the War Dancer injury. To be clear, I have been extremely lucky for like a season and a half now. So when the luck goes against me, I'm due, right? Like I have been riding the wave on this team, but still, obviously, like you want to keep winning when you're winning, right? So, yeah, still definitely sad to lose that War Dancer, but will be a really fun game against Mongoose next round. And if you are watching on YouTube and you're enjoying watching this team all this way along, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. For those of you not watching on YouTube, because YouTube won't see these in the same order, I'm actually almost certainly going to have a double header against Mongoose next weekend. I don't know how we're going to do it because it's going to be like really difficult questions about like fatigue and stuff. But like I'm playing against Mongoose in ZFL as well. And that's also like a top of the table, really important clash for us. I mean, ZFL is like important is relative because ZFL is, for those of you who don't watch ZFL is like a role-playing game crossed with Blood Bowl. It's heaps of fun. Like I cannot stress enough how much fun ZFL is. But like, yeah, my team and Goose's team are like first. Well, he's first. I'm second in the second division. We're both trying to get one of the two promotion spots. And we have the dwarf team that's basically on the same points. There's 3 teams on the same points. So like it's like that league is a bit less try-hardy, a bit more like have fun, do the funny stuff for the story. But still, we both want to win. And so we're going to have that game and this playoff game. And given that Goose is North American time zones and I'm UK time zones, almost certainly we're going to have to play on the weekend. So we might literally have to do them back to back. I'll chat to him and we'll work it out. But yeah, but you might be getting a Rebel playoff ZFL doubleheader next weekend. Which I feel like would be a lot of fun to watch. Not sure if it'll be fun to play. Maybe it will. But yeah, no, it'll be fun to play. I like Goose is one of those players. Honestly, like Mongoose is because he won the Rebel Blood Bowl 2 Rebel when it was bigger as well. Like winning Rebel back then, it was like somewhere between 600 and 800 players, almost 1,000 players, I think, one season, and he won it 2 seasons in a row. But like Goose, like other than ZFL, and ZFL didn't exist back then, like he used to like never play outside of Rebel. So I feel like he's one of those coaches who, like, I think is really, really good, but people who don't play in Rebel won't know who he is. So like, I'm like a big Goose fan. I think he's, as well as being a lovely guy, I think he's a really good Blood Bowl coach. So I think this is like maybe the first time ever I've played against him. I've watched him a load when he was doing playoffs and winning Super Bowls. But like, I can't think when I would have played him. If I've played him, it's probably like once. So yeah, it's kind of funny that we're playing each other twice in back-to-back weekends. Yeah, exactly. Chirin boy. Like there was a period when it was just like, it really felt like Mongoose's league and we're all living in it, right? Like he was just like back-to-back on teams. So I really rate him as a coach. Like he plays less these days, I think, because he's got 2 little kids. That's definitely why he doesn't stream the Rebel stuff anymore. But he's a lovely guy and a good Blood Bowl coach, and I think those would be 2 really fun games. So I will get on to scheduling that with him soon enough. But so far in the Rebel quarterfinals, we have me, we have Mongoose, we have a Menno on the Nurgle. We played them last season. I think they killed our tree. We have Lumi, who I played in the final last season. Great coach as well. And we've got Jalev, another great coach. His first season in Rebel, I think. He's through to the quarterfinals. So really strong quarterfinal lineup, actually, so far. And just the 3 games left to play. Not too many orcs as well. Everyone's been going on all season about how this is like the oppressive orc season in Rebel, and it's only orc teams everywhere. But not orcs. Not sure about these 2. I'm guessing Josbak is orcs. Rat United obviously isn't orcs. That's Nurgle. That was an orc team, but they're out. So there's more Skaven. Not sure about these 2. I could check on. I can just click on them. Dark Train is more Dark Ups. Familiar Bognar is Black Orcs. They don't count. That's not orcs. That's something different and much more fun. So yeah, good luck to Toast Guy on the Black Orcs. That's what I just clicked on. That's orcs. Oh, that's a proper orc team. Jeez. Yeah. Oof. Don't think I could play that before the final, and don't want to play that. Thank you. And Miwash, who's on Necro. So yeah, only a couple of orcs left in it. So we've flushed out a lot of the orcs. Go us. I knocked out 1 orc team, so we're all doing our part.